Welcome back, guys. I'm Kelly with Morris Comic Book Stash,
And I'm Douglas with By the Brick.
and here we are with another episode of What's New This Week.
And new this week, we're going to go over what comics we have in this week.
First up is issue 20 of Suicide Squad Rebirth. This one goes for $5.
Got a nice cover of Harley Quinn.
This is issue 26 of Harley Quinn Rebirth. This one goes for $5 as well.
Both of these are in great shape.
This is Wolverine issue 2, first appearance of Silver Samurai. This one goes for $5 as well.
It's a little older.
Early 90s, I believe.
Oh, 1988.
Late 80s. Next is Iron Man. This first appearance of War Machine. That's issue 282, and that one goes for $25.
I like the cover.
Really nice cover. And last up is Galactus, the Origin, number 1. It goes for about $3 to $5. We have it in our dollar bin, so it'd be a nice one to grab if you're getting the 15 for 10. So
one of many that are in there that are nice.
now we're going to move on to video games.
And next up for PlayStation,
We have Diablo. It's the 2-player edition.
I have played every game but this one.
That one goes for $40. And next up for GameCube, Player's Choice, is Sonic Adventure. That one goes for $15.
Because, Sega's not good at systems, but at least they can still make games.
I like Sega. We also have Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and that one goes for $20. And back to GameCube is iNinja. That one goes for $15.
Never heard of this.
Me either.
Namco.
And we have Conflict Desert Storm 2. That one goes for $15. And this is Disney Party. That one goes for $15.
Party on!
This one's $10. This is Enter the Matrix.
Awesome game. I actually have this at home.
And then we have Spider-Man. And this one goes for $10.
Yeah. Gonna be in the new Avengers movie coming out.
And this is the Namco Museum 50th anniversary. And that one's $10 as well.
For those who like variety.
A lot of games on that one.
And if you don't have the system to play any of these games, we happen to have plenty in stock.
Yeah, we got 2 black ones in, a purple one, and a silver one that's in really good condition. Almost looks brand new. Depending on how many controllers you want, 1 or 2, with games. It's only about $60 for 1 remote and 3 games. And if you're looking for like 2 controllers and maybe 1 or 2 extra games, they're about $10. We usually do it for about $80. Now we're going to move on to action figures and Legos.
And new this week in action figures, we have Metal Gear Rising Revengeance.
And this one's made by Play Arts, going for $90.
A lot of different weaponry and accessories.
Yeah.
Very detailed.
Pretty cool.
And next up for you Star Wars fans, we have a action figure set from Rogue One. It's a Walmart exclusive, I believe.
Now we're asking $15 for this one.
I don't know about anybody else, but I saw the new movie. Wonderful.
I haven't seen it yet.
A few hang-ups on a couple things, but no time for that right now. We're going to move on to Lego Bionicle. Now, Lego Bionicle is going out of print, or it's gone out of print. They did their last set this year. So the prices are moving way up on these. These were originally, I think, $20. They got dropped down to $15 for a minute. Now online, they're selling for around $55.
Nice.
This is sealed. It's Anua Terry, I believe. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. Next up in the Bionicle universe, we have Bionicle Solek. It's also a sealed package. Going for around $40 from 2008. It's got the band on there and everything. And now we're going to move on to minifigures. First up, we have Lego Skateboarder. I believe he came out of a book. I don't know which book. He's selling for $8.20.
Figures a zombie that can skateboard, and I can't.
Next up, we have the Alien Commander. Very detailed character. It's like a few pieces to put him together. He's selling for $9.32. Next up, we got Vitruvius, I believe that's how it's pronounced. Also came out of a book. He is selling for $8.68. It's got a sparkly cape. Next up, we have a Shredder variant. He is selling for $10 even. Blue cape.
Gotta love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Mm-hmm. Next up, we have, for SpongeBob, we have Superhero SpongeBob. He is selling for $9.79. Also in SpongeBob, we have Sandy Cheeks with a white leg variant. There's one with brown legs. I don't think it comes with a helmet. Or not brown legs. I think it's gray. But yeah, that one's selling for $8.68. Next we have Squidward. He is selling for $10.50.
Expensive little guy.
Yeah. Next up we have the Flying Dutchman, selling for $8.36. And on to Harry Potter. I can't really pronounce her name. It's for $12.18 is what it's going for.
It's Hermione Granger.
Not much of a Harry Potter fan. Next up we have Space Police Villain. He's a Brick Daddy. He's selling for $10.38.
Brick Daddy.
He's got a detailed suit. Next up, let's see, we have the Black Widow. She is selling for $14.43. It's also got print on the back.
Good detail on her hair.
Next up, it's a Ultron variant. It's the Ultimate Ultron, selling for I think $9.83. Next up, we have Loki. He is selling for $8.78. And we have Bane. He is selling for $10.32. Last but not least, from the Marvel Universe, we have Star-Lord. He is going for $10.86. And back to Star Wars. First up, we have Princess Leia, Slave Leia. It's the second printing of her. The original, I think, had the yellow skin. This one is selling for $5.56. Next up, we have Darth Maul, selling at $7.05. And we have a older Gamorrean guard from the sail barge. He's selling at $8.04. And we have Captain Phasma, I think selling for $14.94. These ones are going quick. Every time I get Captain Phasma, it's gone. Hurry up and come get it. Next up, last but not least, from a book, it's Toy Soldier. It's going for $13.11. That's all we got for this week. Be sure to check us out next week on New This Week.
Yeah, make sure to like and subscribe, and thanks for coming in, guys.
Have a good one.